The Ilitch family is synonymous with Detroit. Right here, the Fox Theater, this is your headquarters. You've stayed in Detroit when so many companies have left.
Yeah.
Why?
You know, Detroit, I think, is going to come back. It's going to be known as the greatest urban turnaround in the history of America and perhaps the world.
Really?
Yes, I do. And you know, this is our home. We have pride. We want to do everything that we can to make our home better, improve it, and we're doing that. And we've certainly put our money where our mouth is because we've invested heavily in Detroit, whether it be here at the Fox Theater or our Hockeytown Cafe across the street or Comerica Park, and that's why.
So growing up in Detroit, I mean, you know, your family started the business. Mike, your father, they're still very involved. Growing up in Detroit, what was the transformation that you saw? Because you lived here in sort of boom time for Detroit and for the auto industry.
Yeah, you know, I think actually Detroit, it's interesting. When America looks at Detroit, I don't think America should look at Detroit and pity Detroit. I think America should look at Detroit and get mad, quite frankly.
Get mad about what?
And they should be scared. Because I think Detroit is as much a reflection of American economic policy on manufacturing as anything. I mean, if you look at what's happened over the decades, Detroit was the epicenter of American manufacturing. It was a powerhouse. We cranked out innovative new vehicle in the automobile, put the world on wheels. We even put out tanks and airplanes during war times. And really, it's in Detroit that the middle class was born and true wealth has been built in this country. And if you look at the economic policy of our country, we've done everything to chase manufacturing out of our country. And so when America looks at Detroit, it should be mad. Because while this has happened to Detroit now, it's coming to your town soon. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Your businesses really spread the gamut, whether it's gaming, real estate, sports, pizza. How do you see the recovery right now overall in the economy? We are officially now, technically, we know, out of the recession, but many people say it certainly doesn't feel like it to them.
Yeah, you know, we've continued to grow. We've been very fortunate through a lot of planning, a lot of hard work. We're very competitive businesses, and somehow we've continued to thrive. I guess if I had to look at our businesses as some sort of bellwether because of our diversification, you know, I think the general economy still has some improving to do. I don't know that the confidence levels are there. I can tell you folks just aren't as confident about their own personal future to be able to sign up for a season ticket package or to buy things on a long-term basis, whether it be a suite or what have you. So I think there's work to go. I think there's improvement, but there's more work to go. At the end of the day, Detroit will thrive once again because, first and foremost, because of the people here. You know, we've got people that have been here for generations, and they have deep roots. I travel all over the nation, all over the world, and as you do, and I'm sure you see a lot of transient areas where people, they're in and out in a couple of years, and they don't care as much. And here, people really do care. People like us, people like the Ford family, and a whole host of other businesses and families that have been a part of this community and want to see Detroit back to its glory. And that's the reason I think we will ultimately succeed here in turning it around.
Is Detroit a good place for businesses to build, small and large? Why should they come to Detroit? I mean, you're from here, you've stayed, but Detroit needs businesses to come here and plant their roots here.
Yeah, Detroit's a great place to do business. We started 1959. My parents started with one little pizza shop in a suburb of Detroit.
That's right.
And grew it to what it is today, 51 years later. It's really the American dream story. And I think first and foremost for us, it's the people. You know, in business, no matter what business you're in, you will run into tough spots. And it takes perseverance in business, particularly at the leadership level, to get through those rougher periods. And the people of Detroit, we've been through a lot of tough times, the ups and downs in the autos, and there's a real gritty resolve here, and people know how to persevere. And I think having those types of folks in our businesses have been a big part of our success. When we get into other communities, business is really easy because we've been through a lot here, and we're pretty tough.